who likely caused this gas rupture. Paul Bloom is on the field, out in the field, on the ground. Paul, tell us what you've learned since we last spoke.
Well, I think the most interesting development, just again from my eyeballs and through my sources on the ground on the side I'm at, is the presence now of a State Patrol helicopter that is now circling the building. My presumption, we haven't been told via authorities, but my presumption is they're using some sort of technology, the eyes and whatever other type technologies infrared. They have from up above to search in, infrared, whatever technology that the chopper it's critical to listen to Brian Tyner, the assistant fire chief there, who has said rescue crews are not technically in that building, in that area of this massive debris field. We'll pan up to show you this slow-moving, circling chopper, again from the State Patrol, with an assumption that they're doing something to get a better look from above, given that rescue crews can't actually or are not actually in on this debris field because of the danger. The building just is not structurally safe for them to put people inside. Now, just a moment ago, it's a scene I wanted to tell you about anecdotally. I have no idea if it's related, but a civilian, a woman, emotionally distressed, came up to the yellow police line here, was led under the tape to one of the emergency vehicles. Just in my knowledge of being on scenes like that, typically that type of encounter to me is one of the missing, a loved one of someone who's missing, being led to the scene to be comforted by personnel, to maybe talk about, where, if anything, they might be able to offer to help locate a loved one. But just kind of to convey the trauma and emotion on scene on all sides of this building. I know Tom Lyons brought some emotional stories to you from the other side of the building. But again, gas line explosion, a crew working on the boiler system. The explosion occurs, 5 injured, 1 critical, 2 remain missing. And again, the building not structurally safe in this area where all of this debris is, and they just cannot get at perhaps the 2 missing that might be under that debris.
We know, of course, helicopters from the news stations are there, but you pointed out that the State Patrol helicopter is hovering above you, and that we probably have people that are near the area, but now they're maybe relying on technology, some infrared, to look around for perhaps, we still don't know. There are 2 people who are unaccounted for. We don't know for certain if they were in the building. We had 5 people who were transported to the hospital, one of them in critical condition. Have you talked to anyone who fears that someone may have been in that building that is unaccounted for at this point?
From my perspective, right, in this immediate area where I am, again, one corner of a large, parochial school campus, I have not personally. Obviously, there's staff here. We've interviewed several people who are in the building and are aware of staff that were there, but no one who has specifically told me, oh, my God, so-and-so is missing. The only anecdote I can provide is this one woman who was bracketed by 2 emergency personnel, clearly emotional, being led under the police tape, brought to one of the emergency vehicles to consult further. It's just my conclusion that probably is a loved one of somebody considered missing.